guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new to this channel, thank you so much for clicking on this video, and my name is Lele Baleni. So for those of you who've already noticed, I got a new ring light. I finally did. So this video is purely to test out this new ring light, see where I like it, see how it works, but I guess I can do that while answering questions and doing my makeup. And yeah guys, enjoy the video. Okay, so I'm done with my eyebrows, but like as I was doing my eyebrows, I was like, why am I doing a Q&A when I could be doing like a rant about school? Because guys, yo, I'm tired. Yo, I am tired. Yo, school, hypo. I feel like all my videos about school in general have always been about like the good side of dentistry and good side of university, but I haven't actually made like a whole rant about the wrong things, like everything that's going wrong, everything that's not going according to plan, the stress. Like guys, not a lot of people talk about this name. So in general, right, in general, I'm just gonna give you like a quick overview of what I've experienced this year as like a first year student in university in general, not like dental school, like in general as a university student. Guys, I can take you back to like the first couple of months into university. I was still like trying to get the hang of everything, still trying to understand what's going on, because you know, obviously I'm not used to having lectures, you know, especially like because the school I was in, my classes would run from 8 a.m. until like 2 p.m. and then I would have extra classes here and there, but like it'd only be for like an hour, so for me like until 3 p.m. 3:30 vibes over. So when I get to university, you know, I get to university, I'm excited, I'm nervous, like I have all these emotions going on, right? But like I didn't expect Bati, like school is from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. like, whoa, okay, I cool. I was still like optimistic, I was still open-minded. I was like, okay, it's fine, I'll get used to it. 8 to 5, I was like, okay, fine, I have my friends, so it shouldn't be that bad. And plus I'm doing something that I love, so I probably won't even notice like the hours. Like practically how many hours is that? It's almost 10 hours in one environment. Like that's pretty tiring, guys. And right now I'm talking about before COVID, before lockdown, like before we even thought about those things. So obviously the 8 to 5 thing gets tiring, like super tiring, like it's dragging, guys. Like you're so tired, you don't have as much energy for the afternoon lectures as much as you did for the morning lectures. So obviously most for the afternoon lectures you've had lunch, you're tired, like you're not gonna focus. So I was really struggling a lot, especially when it comes to the afternoon lectures. Like I couldn't concentrate, and for some reason the afternoon lectures were usually the lectures that were boring. I'm sorry for saying this, but like they were boring. I just didn't understand what was going on, and I feel like that also kind of played out in the way that I performed in some of my tests and stuff. Like it affected the way I understood some of the work. But like in all honesty, like it was tiring. The workload. There was this one lecture, physiology and anatomy. I feel like I always complain about these two, but like this is real. You go to school from 8 to 5, right? You get new information literally every day. You get new information every week. There's always a new lecturer, and by saying every week there's a new lecturer, so how can I explain this? For every chapter or for every section there is a new lecturer. So you can imagine that when I'm saying every week there's a new lecturer, do you understand how much new work I'm learning in like 4 weeks, which is like a month? Like so much, like it's just so much to like grasp, and there's like no time whatsoever. Every week there's always something new. This week we're learning about body fluids, next week we're learning about blood, next week we're learning about immunology. Like there's always something about. So now I have to get home and like actually learn this thing because it's in my test months. But like you don't have the energy when you get home. Like you're so tired, you're hungry, you don't have the energy. And it's like, guys, if you don't study, or for my course, I don't know, I know for most courses yes, but like for my course, if you don't put in the work every single day, if you don't push through, like, you're going to fall behind, and you're only gonna notice this when it's too late. Personally speaking, I only noticed this like a week before my test. So I learned the hard way. But also, I feel like this whole lockdown was a blessing in disguise, because I feel like that was a wake-up call. Because the president announced, he didn't announce the lockdown, but he announced like schools closing and people not going to school anymore, like the Sunday before my test. So my test was on Tuesday, and then the president announced this thing on a Sunday. So it was literally like 2 days before my big test. So you can imagine, I was like, yo, oh my gosh, thank you so much, because I was not ready for that test, you guys. Like, I was panicking, like it was just too much. So I feel like this lockdown, as annoying as it has been and as heartbreaking as it had been for some people who obviously got affected by the whole COVID situation, I feel like for me, personally speaking, in terms of school, it was a blessing in disguise, because I would have failed. Sis would have failed, and this whole YouTube series on dental school would have ended netta. I feel like personally some lecturers are taking advantage of this online thing, because they're like, oh, you're home, you have all this time in the world. But like at the same time, it's like, for me personally, like when I was home, I couldn't focus. Like, I get that my parents, like luckily enough, my parents understand that I have schoolwork to do and stuff, right? But like, out of respect, I can't now be not doing my chores. Like, I need to do my chores. That's just disrespectful if now I'm not doing my chores because I have school. I mean, like, yeah, I have school, but like, I have chores. You get what I mean? I'm a perfectionist, right? And I have this fear, or I struggle with this anxiety basically when I feel like things are out of my control. So I always, like right now, because I told you in the first semester I was struggling to like grasp everything, but like I feel like now that I have more insight on how everything is, I sometimes like not sometimes, but like I always plan like what I need to do. If you watch my how I survive matric during a pandemic video, then you understand that I'm a planner. I always write down things. So I feel like sometimes when I'm falling behind schedule, like I get these mini anxiety attacks, which is not healthy obviously, but like, yo guys, if, like I said, with my course, if you fall behind even by like a day, yo, that's a lot. Like in a day, not even joking, from like physiology, I would have probably like 2 lectures to go through. I would have quizzes that week. I would have anatomy notes coming in on the other end. And then now that I'm back on campus, I have what's this, dental skills practicals that I have to attend on school, also from 8 to 5. Like, do you get what I mean? Like, this is just like, I'm not complaining. Like, okay, I am complaining. What am I saying? Like, obviously, like what I'm doing, I love doing it, right? And I always tell these people this, like I love doing it, but like I still feel like I have the right to complain, because it's too much, guys. It is just too damn much. Burnouts are a real thing, guys. Like, I feel like it's mostly due to the fact that in university there's more workload, less time to do everything. There's all these other temptations of going out every weekend and like your mental health is not okay in varsity. And I just think because of all those factors and other factors as well, you're just bound to struggle and burn out at some point. I mean, some people can handle it. Like I know people who are actually not struggling at all. Like they can balance life both ways when it comes to varsity and stuff. But like, in all honesty, it's very, very difficult to maintain your marks in high school, in university. And it's quite frustrating, honestly. Like I said, like you would study all this time, put in the work, and then like when everything comes back, it's like you only got 50% or you only got 60%. Like, it's honestly so exhausting, guys. the fact that I'm even here sitting shooting a video is a miracle, in all honesty. Like, it is a miracle, because I had a test 2 weeks ago. I had an anatomy test which was horrible, but I passed. And then last week I had like a physiology test going on. This week I had class. So you see what I mean? Like, every week I'm busy with something. Like, yo, it's too much. I feel like varsity grooms you into this young adult that you were meant to be, especially if you stay at res, or basically you stay away from home. Because if you stay at home, I don't think you're gonna struggle with this. But like varsity, living away from home and stuff, yo, that's too much. Mentally, emotionally, like, that's just too much. It's honestly draining, and I miss home quite a lot. I miss my mom, I miss my dad. I miss being home. And I know that sometimes I like to say, like, yeah, I like my own space, I like, you know, doing my own thing in my own time. But like, there are those days where you're like, yo, today was such a long day. It would be so nice if I could just go home and tell my mom about it, or talk to her about what I went through today. A phone call is not the same as like being with your mom or being with your dad, you guys. Like, yo, it's too much. And I do go home a couple of times just to like refresh, get like, how can I put this, feed my soul from like missing my parents and missing home, because it honestly does get tiring. So yeah guys, I just finished my look. This is the final look at freaking 11 p.m. on a Friday night. I'm about to like wash this whole thing off. I don't want this video to be so discouraging, because like I said, this is just a quick rant about the struggles I've been going through in varsity. There's probably going to be another more specific video on this, probably with my friends, so that they can also share their experiences and what they've been going through and all of that. Today's post notification shout out goes out to Karabo Nomzamo. Thank you so much for staying loyal to me and my channel and watching my videos. If you want to be like Karabo and get a post notification shout out, all you have to do is like this video, comment down below, subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on your post notifications, and follow me on Instagram at lele_baleni. Otherwise, you can find the link in the description box below, and I will be sure to give you a post notification shout out on my next video. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.